So chill, Dayo. We're doing a draft that's supposed to have EPL players, proven EPL players, EPL talents, EPL legends.
What are you telling me?
And you're coming to give me a Thiago Silva that made his name outside England?
No.
He made his name outside England.
He made his name outside England. Right now, he's making his name in England.
He's
His name was
he's
already there.
He's going 3 seasons. Thiago Silva is going 3 seasons. And right now, at the age of 37, Thiago Silva has one of the best. And he's still.
Please, can you hear me tell him to
Which
calm down? Can you
centre
rub
back?
his back?
Wait, which
Let me tell him
centre
to calm
back
down. I
in
cannot say he's
Premier
no
League?
good.
In Premier League of Manchester United, that is better than Thiago Silva.
Sorry.
Do you have any centre back better than Thiago Silva in Manchester United?
Wait.
Please don't go
You
there.
guys at home, you can drop your comments on
What do
this
you mean?
Thiago Silva debate. I think Thiago Silva, since he has solidified his name in the Premier League, because that's where he
Yeah.
got
Of
the
course.
Champions League. Yo, what's good, people? We're back for another episode of Sangalooo. This episode, we have a guest in the house again. The fans' favorite, Chelsea's most vocal fan in Africa.
Of course now,
Mr.
of course
D's
now.
in the house.
Champions of the world, what do you think?
Tele is with me as usual on his normal.
Was popping.
Leave that out. So yeah, we're here. Today's a special episode. We're doing it a little different today. So I'm gonna be testing these guys' squad building knowledge. Everybody's saying this manager is whack, get this one, I'll bring this director of football. So today we're going to be building our 11-a-side teams. It's going to be a draft format, meaning it's going to go in order. You pick a player each. Each participant is limited to 4 players per football club. So I'm going to flip a coin now to decide whether we're going to start the draft from my left or from my right.
Yep.
Each player is going to pick 1 player, then he's going to move on to the next player. You're only allowed to pick 4 players from each club. And we're all going to be playing the 4-3-3 formation just for synergy and organization.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be flipping a coin now to decide whether the draft is going to start from my right or from my left. So yeah, you guys pick Tele. What are you going for?
So I'm heads, of course, heads.
Heads. Okay, Tele's going for heads, Dayo is tails.
Tail.
So I'm about to flip this coin for the first pick in the inaugural Sangalooo draft. Let's have it.
Let's see.
Heads.
Heads.
Yeah.
So we're starting here.
So in the first pick in the Sangalooo draft, Premier League all times, we have.
My number 1 pick will be Wayne Rooney, but I have Wayne Rooney playing on the right wing forward position because that's a very versatile player. Rooney played across the front 3. He played a 10. He played as a 6, even at some point in his career for Manchester United. So that's my very first pick. Wayne Rooney, baddest, one of the greatest.
Solid pick, over 200 Premier League goals. Yeah, that's solid.
that's
In
a
my
fair
first
one.
pick, I'm going with the greatest Premier League player of all time. Igwe himself, Mr. Boom. I can't believe you didn't pick him.
Not
first,
all
but
time.
to me,
Not all time. You
All
started.
I mean,
started.
Thierry Henry is the first inductee in the Premier League Hall
How
of
many
Fame. We've
goals
seen that
does
already.
Thierry Henry score?
The only man with 20 goals and 20 assists in 1 Premier League season. That's a record that stands till this day.
Right.
Yes,
Thierry Henry, my 9.
Okay.
or 14.
Okay. no
Dayo,
problem.
over to you.
So as it is right now, I'm going for Aguero, icon in Premier
that's a
League.
pretty good
One of
pick. That's a
best moments in Premier League. You understand? And
Yes,
he's
sir.
a legend for Manchester City.
I beg,
Do you
I
understand?
beg.
So Aguero, my centre forward.
Legend.
Solid pick. That's the second best import into the country after
Yes.
Thierry Henry. But yeah, solid pick for
Yes.
you. Back over to you, bro.
Legends that we don't reckon with. My second pick of this draft will be Steven Gerrard. He's going to play the central midfield position for
Yeah,
me.
you know you did that to piss me off, bro.
Yo, like he just so listen, right? There's some things that you can question, and there's some things you cannot just question, right? I needed to pick him
Gerrard.
immediately before he got the chance to pick his midfield because I knew he was going to pick him. So I picked Steven Gerrard as my first pick in the midfield and my second overall pick in the draft.
In my next pick, I'm going to make sure goals win games. You understand? So on my left wing, the player I'm going to bring in right now is, in fact, he's the greatest goal scorer of all time. That's actually just great vibes. Argue this one. Is it not?
No, he is. He actually is the
On my
greatest
left
goal scorer of
wing,
all time.
I'm going to put 2-time PFA winner, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. You guys know the
Champions
picture.
League legends.
Blah, blah, blah.
We know.
Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing to flank Thierry Henry. Both of them left
Cristiano
wing. Both of them can
Ronaldo.
play on the left so they can swap places. My attack is going to be very free. Both attackers will swap though. It's a scary side, scary hours.
Scary hours. No problem. No problem. I give that to the greatest player of all time. Azzy. So my own pick right now, I have my attack already where I have Aguero. Right now I'm going for my defense. John Terry, my center back. John Terry. John Terry, my center back. You know,
That one
best
hurt me. That
Premier
one hurt
League,
me. I'm not
one
gonna
of the
lie.
best defender in Premier League, scores most goals as a center back. You understand? So John Terry.
True.
Thank you very much.
Well, I was going to pick John Terry. I was ready to go into defense already.
As a cheat.
But since you picked John Terry, I'm going to go into midfield now. And my third pick will be Frank Lampard.
Your turn.
See this guy.
Why can't you bring from Man U? Why
No,
stealing Chelsea
no,
players?
it's called-
That shows that Chelsea has one of the best
Guy took
players
Lampard.
in the whole of Premier League.
Lampard.
He took
Two
Lampard
Gerrard. I
and
actually think scores
Gerrard.
here too. Share you guys with chill and let me. So I feel like Lampard, right? One of the greatest attacking midfielders in the English Premier League
I can't
and in
believe
world
you
football,
saying that.
right? Scored bags of goals,
Yeah,
bro.
like top five
And
goal scorers.
Yes.
Top 5 goal scorers in the
Over
Premier
200
League of all
goals.
time. So I want those goals. I need those goals. That's the kind of manager that I am. I want goal scorers in every department of the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, so I picked Frank Lampard as my third draft pick for.
Hey.
My third pick, in third, I'm picking arguably, I think pound for pound, this is the best centre back in Premier League history.
Say
I think
pound
when the
for
career is all said and done and we have our trophies, then we can have other conversations.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the back, Virgil van Dijk, my number 4.
Pretty good choice. Pretty good choice.
Let's
Pretty good choice. Pretty good choice. Dayo.
All right, so my next pick, I already picked my attack. I picked my center back. I'm going to my midfield. And I'm going to pick N'Golo Kante. You know, the only player in Premier
That's
League
another
solid
that won two Premier League back to back in two different football
That's an
clubs.
all-time.
That's
Yeah,
all time.
the best
All time.
DM in
N'Golo
Premier League history
Kante.
right
Thank
there.
you so much.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to the fourth pick in this draft. For me, like I said, you know, in my last pick, I said I want somebody who can, you know, I want players who can create goals from all over the pitch. So I'm going with the most prolific fullback in the history of the Premier League. As he's probably going to break records that people don't even know are possible to break right now. I'm
Can only be
picking
one man.
Trent Alexander-Arnold
my boy.
to play in right back for me.
My little
Right?
bro.
But guys,
He's going to give me assists, he's going to give me goals. I want somebody who can whip in those crosses on a
Okay,
regular basis.
okay.
Free kicks,
It's clutch.
everything. So
He
yeah,
did, he stands
That's a
Trent,
good
that's my
pick.
fourth pick.
That's a good pick.
Fair enough. So after I've lost that N'Golo Kante pick, which broke my heart, I'm gonna have to go for Kante's OG. His big bro, the person that defined the role. I'm going for Claude Makelele.
That's not the
Still
person
a Chelsea
that
player.
defined
It's called the Makelele role for a reason,
Mind
bro.
you, still a
It's
Chelsea
called the
player.
Makelele role in England for a reason. So I'm gonna have him in there.
Thank
Claude
you.
Makelele.
I love the fact that these guys are just going for Chelsea legends and Chelsea players. That
Some
shows
good
that
players,
Chelsea.
man.
Oh,
So, you know,
Thank
I want
you.
to pick some of our own players.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So my next pick right now, my next pick, I'm going for Son. Heung-min
That's your
Son.
number 4 pick.
Heung-min Son.
Great.
Heung-min
That's
Son.
actually solid.
That's
Very
my
solid choice.
Heung-min
Are
Son
you sure?
shows right now. He won the what's it called? The Pushka Award where he's driving the ball against Aston Villa from
best
midfield,
goal.
a lone goal.
So that's all you
Best
want. That's
goal
all you
this
want.
season.
Best
And
goals.
also,
So
he
he's
has
solid
been
player.
right now. He and Harry Kane right now. They are the joint best what's it called?
Partnership.
Partners in Premier League. The same number with Lampard and Drogba.
Okay, that's a solid pick.
very
So that's the
good.
thing,
I like
right?
Son a lot.
That's solid, and kudos to you for mentioning that the you know, Kane and Son are the best partnership, football partnership in the EPL football.
The same numbers with Drogba
The same
and
number
Lampard.
with Drogba and Lampard, and
Yes.
that brings me to my number 5 pick. I have Lampard in midfield, so I just have to have Drogba in attack. Drogba is my number 9 go-to player. He has he bagged 300 goals over his career.
Over 300
Guys,
goals.
That's,
yes.
that's
As he
that's
signed
crazy.
Drogba now, Drogba is vexed. Lampard
That's
has come
crazy.
to fap his goals
So-
again. Come and fap his penalties again. Drogba is finishing with 5 goals this season. That's
So
it.
Lampard and I'd say Drogba. That's my number 5.
Okay,
draft
so in my number 5 pick, I'm gonna build up my midfield. And this midfield, if it goes to plan, you might have to lock me up. I shouldn't be allowed to create a midfield like this.
pick. It is criminal.
It's criminal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the most prolific assister in Premier League history. He reached to 50 assists quicker than anybody else. Another 2-time PFA winner. So you see, I have 2 players in that 2 PFA club already. There are only like 3 players in the club. I
But
believe.
I have
that have won multiple PFAs. You know, it's only CR7 with 2 PFAs, or reach 2 PFAs.
Rooney.
Now in the midfield, I'm going to bring that into the midfield dash. I'm going to bring that into the midfield.
Okay.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Eh,
I'll give you the best player in the league right now. KDB, get him in there.
That no,
not the best.
player.
Not the
I'll
best.
give you
But
the
let's
best.
just move on from that.
No,
'cause
let's move on.
I'm not
from
even
that.
having it.
So what I have to say right now is that I'm surprised why all this Manchester people are just coming down to London to pick players. What is really happening? What is happening?
Liverpool is not in
Eh?
Manchester, so what are you saying?
No.
What's
But
your
you have
number 5
Drogba and
pick?
Lampard of recent. So that drives me to my next pick actually. So I'm still in London. We do it in London. We know how it's been done. My next pick is Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole.
Yeah,
my left back, Ashley Cole.
That's a quality
Ashley Cole.
Doesn't get
No,
better than Ashley Cole at left back.
Honestly speaking,
Doesn't
give
get
you
that.
those cross, good defensively, attacking wise, everything is on point. Ashley Cole, thank you so much.
Okay,
So that actually was crazy because I also had Ashley Cole as my draft pick.
Sorry.
But I'm gonna leave that for you, and then I'll decide on who to pick in that position. Let me go to centre back. In centre back, my first centre back, I'm going to be picking one of the greatest centre backs in the history of the Premier League, and he does not get enough PR as much as he should because he's not an English player. Nemanja Vidic. Nobody marks a player better than Nemanja Vidic.
Well,
Nobody
that player
recovers
is notorious.
loose balls
Yeah.
better than Nemanja Vidic, and nobody, gives you that extra win in defense when things don't seem to be going right than Nemanja Vidic. So I had Nemanja Vidic as my first centre back and my 6th pick of this draft.
Okay, so now I'm trying to decide what position I want to fill in. If I want to wrap up this midfield or move into defense.
Number 6.
But I think I should. I think in my 6th pick, I'm gonna build this midfield. And with this pick, I'm getting a player this player must be the only one in history that could have accomplished this. A player that has played a season at centre back, but that same player has also scored 20 league goals in a season. Where else do you find that? Where else do you find a two-way player like that?
African
He's in
greats.
Chelsea.
An African legend. You know what I'm talking about
in
now.
Chelsea.
After
He's in Chelsea.
I'm not in Chelsea. The man himself, my uncle. Uncle Yaya Toure. So now look at this midfield. In my midfield, I have Claude Makelele sweeping it up. KDB getting the assist. And then Yaya Toure just supporting both phases of play. He can go up, he can get the assist, he can score for 40 yards, he can clamp. You know, boy, you know this midfield. You know that.
Yaya
Dayo.
Toure is a very good pick. Actually,
That's
I
actually
wanted
that was a
to
good
pick
pick.
Yaya Toure for my midfield, but look at them. They
say
don't
Gerrard
pick
now. I
their
have to pick someone
players.
serious
They
now.
don't pick from their club. All right, right
Calm
now,
down.
that moves me to my next pick. I'm picking from the defense. At the age of 37 years, this man is still pulling the numbers. Arguably one of the best centre back right now in Premier League, Thiago Silva.
So this is
Talking
questionable
about
because we're
Thiago
doing a
Silva.
draft, so chill, Dayo. We're doing a draft that's supposed to have EPL players, proven EPL players, EPL talent, EPL legends.
What are you telling
And you're
me?
coming to give me a Thiago Silva that made his name outside England?
No.
He made his name outside England.
He made his name outside England. Right now, he's making his name in England.
He's solidified his
arguably
name.
right
His
now.
name was
right
already-
now,
he's already
for the
there.
past- He's going 3 seasons. Thiago Silva is going 3 seasons, and right now at the age of 37, Thiago Silva has one of the best. He's still.
Please, can you hear me tell him to
Which
calm down? Tell him
centre
to rub his
back?
back.
Wait, which
Let me tell him
centre
to calm
back?
down. I
in
don't say he's
Premier
no
League-
good.
Dayo,
Sorry.
In
Dayo,
Premier League
sorry.
of Manchester United, that is better than Thiago Silva.
Sorry.
Dayo,
Sorry.
sorry
Do you have any centre back
This is
better
not
than
a
Thiago Silva in
Silva
Manchester
episode.
United?
Wait.
Please don't go
You
there.
guys at home, you can drop your comments on
What do
this
you mean?
Thiago Silva debate. I think Thiago Silva, since he has solidified his name in the Premier League,
Please.
because that's very
Yeah.
important
Of
in
course.
Champions League.
Of course.
So
Please.
yeah, Thiago Silva, very solid. pick.
I'm to pick next, right? That's your 6th pick, right?
That's my 7th pick.
Sixth pick.
pick,
That's your
sorry.
6th pick. So
Yeah.
I'll go to my 7th pick now in this draft. And having picked Ashley Cole, whom I wanted to use in my left back position, let me quickly pick this one. Because if I don't pick him now, another person can go and enter. So I'm picking none other than one of the greatest left backs in world football of all time. If you're mentioning top 5 left backs of all time,
Left
you mention
back,
Roberto
Shao.
Carlos, you mention Ashley Cole, mention this AC Milan player. this AC Milan legend,
Maldini,
Maldini, Ako.
Paulo
You
Maldini.
have to mention Patrice Evra.
Patrice, yes.
Patrice
actually.
Evra, born in Senegal, raised
Yeah.
in France, played for France, back goals, assists and goals for
Solid pick,
for
that.
Manchester
Solid
United.
pick, solid
So I'm
pick.
picking Patrice Evra as my 7th pick and the person who played the left back for me.
Solid pick.
And of course, just to tie it back in, the rationale behind my picking him as well. Very good with the assists, very good defending. I want somebody who can give me goals
yeah.
across
All right,
board.
so I'm going to stay with you in Manchester in that era, and I'm going to pick Virgil van Dijk's partner. And in his partner, I'm going to pick maybe the only centre back that personally, I think is on Van Dijk's level. All these Vidic, Terry, Thiago Silva, I don't argue.
See this joker.
Like Thailand, I'm going to pick a centre back. You see me, I'm a footballing man. So all these rough centre backs, Terry,
Not rough.
Like Thailand, all these guys that are known for putting head and all this thing. Nah, this is a footballing team. You play football, you're one ball players. So next to Virgil van Dijk, I'm going to put another light-skinned beauty with the braids back then.
That's racist.
I'm gonna
but
go
Okay.
Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand is CB. Ball playing, step up on the back, fast as bring any of your attackers. If you speed they have, Yuki and Ferdinand
Okay, let's
catching
go.
them.
Yeah. But just talking about defense right now, so I'm trying to tidy up my defense. You understand? I already have N'Golo Kante as my CDM, so I'm partnering N'Golo Kante with Ramirez. Ramirez going forward is a ball like I remember
When do you have
that
Ramirez?
special goal against Barcelona.
Ramirez, that's a howler, bro. That's a howler.
That's a fail.
That's
Ramirez
not
can't
a
sit at
fail.
this table.
Ramirez is not a fail.
Good player.
No
He's a
wahala.
good player.
No problem.
I need someone that can hold the midfield for me. Ramirez can do it.
No
If
problem.
we miss the ball, don't miss the leg.
No problem. Let's go. Let's go
Miss
with
the
the
ball,
next.
don't
Let's go with
miss
the
the
next round of draft picks. The number 8 round, I'll be kicking that off with my centre back pairing for Nemanja Vidic. This was one that I was not 100% confident in, but I just had to go with it. Sol Campbell, Arsenal legend, Tottenham legend. It is what it is. I had to go for him because he proved himself, won trophies, won everything, and
Campbell,
having picked the likes of Rio
Yeah,
Ferdinand.
fair enough.
You already
That's
picked
what you have, fair
Ferdinand.
enough.
You already picked John Terry.
Fair enough.
If
So-
Sol Campbell if my attack should catch Sol Campbell, oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna fill up my attack, and you see my own attack. You say you had goals in your team. You have goals, but me I have goals. That's it. Like these are guys that my whole attack is filled with goal addicts. They're not normal.
Let's have it.
So I'm gonna put on the right wing. I'm gonna put the player that has the record for the most goals scored in one Premier League season. A player that's about to join the club of 2 PFAs. So I'm gonna have 4 players with multiple PFAs. As in, I'm not picking small boys. And on my right wing, the Egyptian king, Mo Salah, another African, get in there. More goals. Mo Salah, more goals.
Solid choice.
That's a solid choice. So very good choice, and a smart move. To my next attacker, Arjen Robben. Talking about the lives of Arjen Robben. Arjen Robben
Chelsea,
will give you those moves.
No, that
those,
one enter, that
those
one enter.
dribble moves, speed, cut inside, through pass.
But
everything
Robin was
is
not
there.
all that great.
He didn't make his name in the Prem.
No, he does make his name in Prem, bro.
Okay, no
don't
problem.
tell me that.
No problem. No
Okay.
problem. We'll move on
No
to the
prospect.
number 9th draft pick. For my team, I'm going to be rounding off my midfield with a third man of Paul Scholes. Nobody scored more outside box goals. Those wonderful, beautiful
You
goals.
guys, fact check
Sorry,
that.
Omo.
So
Please.
Tele comes and yeah.
No, amongst like
Please, oh.
if you put my team,
I
your
hope
team, and
somebody's
this team,
writing this down.
calm down. If I put my team, your team, and his
Please.
team together, nobody scored more.
Viewers,
outside
I
the
hope
box
somebody's
goals
writing this
than
down.
Paul
This your
Scholes
midfield
and
is
even
shaky.
Lampard and Gerrard.
We'll look into it. We'll look into
So
it.
Paul Scholes is my
So
third
you have
choice.
Scholes,
in midfield.
Lampard, and Gerrard.
And Gerrard in midfield.
Fair enough, that's it. On
Fair
paper,
enough.
solid midfield. Yeah, we can have that. So yeah, I'm going to fill out my defense now. Or I'm going to get my left back. In my left back, I'm going to get a Champions League winner, a Premier League winner, bags of assists. Like, yeah, I think he has second most assists for a defender, like top 3 assists this season. Andrew Robertson getting their left back. He's talking to anybody else.
That
Yeah.
one not
The
really.
best left back in the world right
You
now.
no really enter, but okay.
Fact.
You no really enter, but okay.
So that will move me also to complete my midfield with the likes of one of the best in Premier League, one of the best in Chelsea, one of the best. I can remember his iconic goal against West Ham United in Sarri's era, where he driving the ball, and against Arsenal, where Kukweli were nowhere to be found. I remember.
What he did to Brooklyn can never be forgotten.
Can never be forgotten.
Can only be one man.
When you're talking about Hazard, Eden Hazard, top player.
Solid.
10, Eden Hazard in my 10. So that completes my midfield. Thank you.
Okay. And that should bring us to the number 10th round of picks. I'm going to go into the goalkeeping section of things now. And none other than Edwin van der Sar. Like, it doesn't get better than that. So I'm going with Van der Sar as my goalkeeper. Just all those exceptional saves. It could have been Schmeichel.
Champions League winner, Premier League.
Everything. Van der Sar, my 10th pick.
That's a good
So in my right back, since Tele has to take another Liverpool player, I don't know. Players he claims he doesn't rate. Me, I'm consistent. There's only guys I rate that in here. But no picture. My right back, I'm going to go for a very solid right back, pace, power. Not that creative, but it's alright. He's locking anybody up, he's catching anybody. I'm going to go for Kyle Walker. Give me Kyle Walker at the right back.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't agree.
Give me Kyle Walker. He's locking pace, power, jumping.
I don't agree.
Exactly.
Multiple Premier League.
Let Kyle Walker face my player on the left wing forward and see what happens. But let's go.
So that leads me to my goalkeeper position, where I have Petr Cech. You know, has the highest clean sheet in Premier League. He's won Champions League winner. You know, I can remember that save in Champions League final against Bayern Munich. That was a lifesaver. That won us the Premier League.
So sorry, Chu. At this point now, how many Chelsea players do you have?
How many Chelsea players?
How many Chelsea players have you counted? No. We'll get to it at the end. We'll get to it at the end. You have 4 already now. Let's go. So now, that brings me to the final pick in this draft. I will be going for Gareth Bale. Imagine Gareth Bale facing Kyle Walker. Somebody's shot with tear.
This guy.
Gareth Bale facing Kyle Walker. Or who do you have in your right back position?
My right back position.
Tell me who is surviving more. Kyle Walker against Bale. Or Sol Campbell. Then Ronaldo is coming here. Salah is coming here. Henry is coming here.
Bro.
So I have Gareth Bale as the final draft pick for me.
He has been on the bench.
Okay, so for me, I'm going to wrap up my team. Only one position left to fill.
He has a bench warmer. Sorry.
Only one position left for me to fill. I'm going to go with Alisson Becker. Champions League winner, Premier League winner, Golden Glove in Premier League, Golden Glove in Champions League, Golden Glove in Copa America. He has all these accomplishments. Alisson Becker between the sticks, and yeah, that wraps up my team.
Give me one moment to just quickly counter that. That's a very suspicious. Becker is actually very sus. Very sus. He can thank the defense that he has in front of him for all the success that he has.
King.
He's not the keeper that actually would. Or let me say that maybe came up trumps for Liverpool, saved Liverpool, for Liverpool.
Before I signed Alisson Becker.
Imagine somebody like Petr Cech. Saved Chelsea's behind. Van der Sar.
Before Alisson Becker came to Liverpool, you know what we had there. We saw what happened when Liverpool went to the Champions League final the year before and what happened there. Then we saw what happened when we spent big bucks for a goalkeeper.
But
that you wanted before you signed Kepa Arrizabalaga. Before you signed him, you wanted my guy. You didn't get him. Now you're talking crud. No P.
No. When you're talking about this, let's clear road.
Don't worry. Let's
clear road. Who's your pick?
Who's your 11th pick?
So my 11th pick right now, you know, I'm so scarce of right back, so I'm trying to see what I can do. So I have Clement Trippier, somebody that is good, a proven player, you know, in Tottenham right now. He's playing also.
In Tottenham, and they sold him to Atletico.
He came back voluntarily. He's a Newcastle. You can see that February, that very sweet, what's it called? Free kick he had.
He's in relegation battle, in case you forgot.
No, sorry. They are not in relegation battle. Sorry. Newcastle right now are out of relegation. They are 5 points above relegation. So right now, Kieran Trippier will give those passes, those assists, those long ball. So Kieran Trippier. Thank you.
I think that's, man, Dayo, you're my man, but
Yeah, bro.
Remember, your
some of
team
those
is
people
sauce.
have no business
No
in an all-time
business.
Premier League. Son Heung-min is my brother, I love him. Left foot, right foot, but he has no business.
Ramirez has no
Kieran
business.
Trippier, you might as well have gone Gary
No
Neville.
business.
But that wraps up our
business.
draft. We've all set our teams. Our teams are going to show up on the screen now, so you guys choose to vote which team you think
Which
was
team
the
would
best.
actually beat which team? Yeah.
So yeah, which team do you think is the best? If there was this was a Champions League group, who's finishing
Yes.
first, who's finishing second,
who's
who's packing their load to Europa League?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section.
Conference League.
In
They
the
will go
comment,
to Conference League.
like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. I will catch you guys next time.